everybody, and welcome. It's nice to have you all here. Thanks for joining us on this special stream today. Mandy, great job on getting us up and running. Thank you very much.
I was having a little bit of a crisis behind the scene. I'm like, who used our stream key? But we're here now.
Technology, it can be troubling, but Mandy, you're a pro, so thank you very much. Hey all, we are going to play a fabulous game today on Tabletop Simulator. It's a game of Kapow! Kapow! It's just fun to say. Kapow!
It is.
This is a game that's actually live on Kickstarter right now through White Wizard Games. You may know White Wizard through their games like a little thing called Star Realms that I play obsessively on the app. Little things like that. Yep. And they are bringing us a brand new edition of Kapow, which was published previously, but White Wizard has picked it up, tuned it up a little bit, added a whole bunch of content, and you can check that out on Kickstarter now. But, you know, everybody wants to see a game before they back it. Totally understandable.
Sure,
so
absolutely.
We are here to help show it off a little bit, thanks to the wonderful world of digital. They have set up a module in Tabletop Simulator. So it's not going to exactly replicate the game, but we're going to get a pretty good feel for it with you here, because one of the coolest things about Kapow is it has customizable dice, where you can actually switch out the faces of the dice as you play. TTS won't give you that nice rattle, won't give you quite the same feel, but you're going to get a good look at the gameplay overall here with us today.
Exactly.
Mandy.
Yes?
Are you ready for this?
Indeed. Let's swing on over to the little game scene we've set up. Let's press
Now, I wanted to mention that our friends at White Wizard are actually in the chat, so we'll do our best to monitor chat so that we can answer questions. Ask as many questions as you want in the chat. I or Mandy will certainly be happy to answer, but we've got the pros, the super pros in the chat too. So ask away in the chat and you'll see Debbie jumping in, Rob jumping in, helping to answer any questions that you have about Kapow. Yeah. So here we go. Here's Tabletop Simulator. Now, if you're not familiar with TTS, it can be a bit of a beast, but that's okay. I really appreciate how publishers have gotten creative. And I gotta say, this module is one of the most creative I have seen from a publisher.
It is very creative. So just FYI, I am using a mixture of my keyboard and my mouse. My keyboard is a mechanical keyboard, so those who know computers know what I'm going to say next. It's a little noisy. I'm sorry, but my fancy mouse apparently doesn't play nice all the time in Tabletop Simulator, so I apologize for the clickety-clacks you might hear from time to time.
Yeah, thanks. You should apologize, Mandy. I'm glad you got that out of the way. That was...
Yes, it's important.
You're the worst. I'm kidding. So Kapow is typically a 2-player game. You can expand it to 4 players, but we're just going to obviously play 2 players. And here it is all set up. When you load the module, it's all ready and gets you going here. Now, we do know that so that you can see both of the sides of the play, obviously it's going to be a little harder to see. We'll do our best to zoom in. But if there's anything you want to take a closer look at, let us know. There is a little bit of a delay between what we're doing and YouTube, but we'll do our best to show it all off. And we're just going to go through from the beginning of the game. So we're kind of set up. What we have here are the 3 basic boards, but now we get to select our characters. And Mandy, I think you are going to be the villain, and I get to be the hero.
Oh, do I?
Dun, dun, dun. So you can see here, there's this little menu in the module that lets us pick, and I'm going to play Elusivity. And I'm just going to click select.
All right, let me just...
Each of these, and Mandy's going to go ahead and select her villain.
Yep, there we go. Sorry to interrupt you. The chat is actually showing up. I wasn't sure, so the questions will appear on the screen. My apologies.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Yay, it worked. Okay. That's right. Each character has a completely unique set of abilities, health, and they're all kind of customized around a different play style. So that's one of the really, really great things. And you can play heroes versus heroes, or villains versus villains, or heroes versus villains, as Mandy and I are here. And so you can see that unique player board here with Elusivity. One of the neat things is that I believe, and Rob and Debbie can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Elusivity, her backstory is that they're deaf. And so some of their skills and some of their positioning reflects that, which I thought was very, very cool. So what you saw drop down was the overlay, and this is just a faction of TTS so that you can keep our choices private. So Mandi, no peeking. No peeking at my screen.
I can't even see. Don't worry. I put my screen up already, so people are seeing the screen. And I'm just setting up my health properly, so the screen's on. So unfortunately, Suzanne's going to control the screen thing because I have so many other things to look at here. But I did move my health to 22. It was just slightly off, so it shows that on my player board. Let's see if we can scooch over.
Awesome.
Right.
So yeah, in the game, you're going to have a real player shield so that you can keep your choices secret, and you're going to have the player boards. Here are our dice. So the colored dice are called trait dice. And then in the real game, there's kind of a gray or black die that's the customizable die called the action die. We have that here. Obviously, visually, it's a little different than what you're going to get in the real game. Mandi.
Yes?
Do not forget to apply your special wild die face to your action die.
I do forget to do that. There it is. Did it.
And so that is because we start the game. Over here, elusivity, if you zoom into elusivity, you'll see that they start with 27 health, a blue trait die, a yellow trait die, 2 green trait dies, and 1 action die with 1 wild face that you can apply.
And before we start, I don't know, I might enact my ability here. At the start of the game, I may, as reverb, I may swap a trait die with an opponent, and I choose the die. And sorry, with opponent, you choose the die, as in me. So I'm contemplating this. So okay, Suzanne has removed the shield, so let me just scooch on up so I can...
This is garbage. What the heck? You are a villain.
I didn't realize that you had so many of those green dice, which I don't really need as much.
So, Omar, hi, Omar. It's nice to see you in the chat. It's so great to see you. I get to see you at real conventions, but it's nice to see you here because we don't have real conventions. You get a player shield or screen in the real game. That kind of weird overlay color that you get on our player board, that's just a function of TTS. Are you stealing one of my dice or what, Mandi?
Well, I'm really tempted to give you a blue die.
Okay.
I'm just trying to look on mine. So blue dice for me. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but you know what? I am going to switch dice with you.
What are you taking?
So trait dice, if I'm not mistaken, are the colored ones, correct? So I'm going to give you this blue one.
What are you taking?
I'm going to take this yellow.
Oh, you...
Let me just make sure that I haven't broken any rules. I'm sure Debbie and Rob will tell me. Let me just scooch on up to my sheet. It says, may swap a trait die with opponent. You choose die, and that is at the start of the game. So I'll just scooch in on that so you can all see what I'm reading.
We see how this game's going to go, don't we?
If I lose, this is embarrassing.
So basically, what we are going to do is we are superheroes and supervillains fighting each other using these dice. The dice are going to be used to activate different powers, whether it is attack, defense, a power-up, which is about strengthening your dice or strengthening your dice pool often or gaining health. And then each character has a special set of actions. So really, you're rolling dice, and on a given thing, for example, if I wanted to attack Mandi, which she has just made very, very hard by stealing, I would have to put for a 1 base attack, I could put any die that I roll there. Now to get a 3 base attack, I'd have to put a die with a red fist icon and any other die to activate that. And that's really the basic mechanisms. It's quite straightforward. You want to pick what action you want to take and assign dice. Now, it gets a little more complex than that, but we're going to go ahead and I think, Mandi, just jump on in, right?
Yes, jump on in.
Now that you have completely horked my dice pool of any kind of punchy punch.
So I'm highlighting the dice here. So I play other platforms, and it's really hard to remember all the things, but I believe it is R to roll. Yes, it is. Whoop, whoop. That was not the roll of my dreams, but... And don't forget, I have abilities here. I'm just going to scooch over so people can see. And I often forget about them, but these ones are like at the start of the game, at the end of a power-up. But these are things I can do this round or next round. So remind me if I forget to use those, because I probably will. Let's be clear.
I will. Okay, so now that we've rolled our dice, and Amanda Panda, oh no.
What?
I picked up my dice. This is TTS. I picked up my dice and I changed the face values of them by accident. I think this was a purple one.
Okay, so someone's...
There we go.
All right, hold on a second. I'm going to Just because someone's saying they're finding it a little hard to read on the screen. So no problem. We are going to fix that for you.
What's that, Mandy?
People are having a hard time with the overlay. They're finding
it will go away. So really, Mandy, we could play without the screen if it would be easier.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were talking about our background or the overlay.
No, they're talking about
the overlay.
They're talking about the no. They're talking about the transparency.
Let's
overlay.
play without the transparency, because honestly, anybody who's watching the stream will notice mine is so focused on my board. There's no way, like, I'm not even looking at your board. So I'm okay to play without it for this particular stream, if that makes it easier for people to see. So
that's right.
Yeah, totally fine.
And we won't cheat much, I promise. Cool.
Okay.
So this is easier to see, no problem. So now, after we both simultaneously roll, typically our player shields move down. Sure. Now we are going to pick our actions by allocating dice to them.
Oh, this is so
I'm
good.
going to do that.
I just don't even know what to do with myself right now.
You're typically matching symbols. So like here, I'm matching a symbol here. But the lightning bolt is wild. So you can use it as any symbol. And when you see this hexagon face on a die, that's actually a blank face. So it can go on any die, spaces that say any die, but you'll note some of the spaces get much more specific about the type of die it can take.
So I can put a yellow die lightning bolt on a defense space.
The yellow, all that matters when it's a lightning bolt is that it's a lightning bolt. It's just a wild. You can use it on any icon.
This is super exciting. I mean, not for you.
Thanks.
For me.
Thanks. You're a pal.
So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so for those watching, let me just, while you're still deciding, I can scooch up so people can see what I did. So, that's going to be kind of nice.
I don't like what you're saying at all. You're making me so...
here. So, that's pretty good. And then, oh, wait for it.
Okay, I'm going to play up there.
So, the chat can see this little...
Stop. You're creeping me out.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
I'm too much. So, and just for Suzanne's enjoyment and for all of you, I've entertained some sound effects tonight. So if some of us gets clobbered, I've got some sound effects all lined up.
I don't like you at all, Mandy.
So
no
exciting.
offense, but I don't like you.
That's okay.
All right. So, I have assigned my dice.
Okay.
Are you ready, Mandy?
I'm ready. So I'm just going to leave my screen where it is, and yours is up so people can see both of them. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although you do have something gray. Okay, it's gone now. You had something on the bottom of your screen that was gray, so.
No, I got rid of it. Yeah.
Okay,
it was
perfect.
my calendar reminder. You know, technology.
Right.
So, okay. Now we're going to fight. The way that we do this is we have to pick who goes first. And the way we do that is whoever has the highest defense value is actually going to be the person that acts first.
Mm-hmm. So I have 3.
I have 0. So Mandy, you get to attack first, and I'm going to take a beating.
I'm going to tell you why that irritates me, because I used my ability that gives -4 for your defense, and I literally just wasted a die.
Did you waste dice? Oh, poor baby.
That sucks. All right, whatever. So my first attack, here we go. So those who are listening to the stream heard some punches happening there.
Oh, no, you're hitting me for 4?
For 4.
Okay, so I'm just going to go over here. And again, this is just 2, 3, 4. This is just a function of TTS where they've got these health dials that you can tick down. So now I'm down to 23 health. And let's be clear, a person wins the game instantly when they knock their hero to their opponent to 0 or less. Instantly the game ends, no matter what else would have happened. So that's why turn order really, really matters in the game.
Sure.
And thank goodness Mandy did not have any kickers or multipliers, because what you're going to see in the game, and you'll probably see this shortly in a future turn, is that you get a base attack or a base defense, but then you can boost them with kickers. And then even more later in the game with multipliers. Now, thank God, multipliers are actually quite hard to earn because you have to assign a lot of dice.
Yes.
But if Mandy had taken that attack and then applied a multiplier, she would have gotten +2 to that number and then multiplied that value. And that would have been the attack coming at me. And,
yeah. Well, unfortunately, I wavered, and look what happened. And in the chat, yes, the sound effects are not in TTS. I got really silly today, and you'll hear a few more. I won't do it too much, because I know it's annoying. Just for those hard hits. So yes, I did those today.
Mandy's very proud of her sound,
I know,
so
right?
let's be supportive.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, Mandy, you have attacked me. I've taken my damage.
Okay.
I am not attacking you, so there's some wasted dice for you there, too.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Now we go to the power-up phase, and this is where I threw my dice. So first of all, I'm going to gain a trait die. So now I get to pick one of the available colored dice that are on the table, and I'm going to take one to replace the fight die that Mandy took from me.
I know,
Mandy.
and this is where you're going to shine. And just so you know, my defense area, I should have done this at the same time. I just wanted Suzanne to explain it. On my defense here, I get to gain a non-wild face, meaning we're just going to scooch on up to this part of the screen.
Which I actually activated as well here on my power-up thing. So we'll both be gaining a face. And now gaining faces are die faces that we can apply to our customizable action dice.
But not wild.
Oops, sorry.
In my case,
if anybody's watching that, I just double-clicked accidentally. Okay, so what do I want?
So I did that. So now I'm going to remove my dice because we've... and now we don't have to allocate them right away. Because I'm only working with the one die, I'm going to. So let me just do this.
Right.
Scooch on over.
Again, if you're going to try this in TTS, the way that this works, and again, this is actually, it's a little clunky compared to like how fun it would be in real life with the physical components, but it's extraordinarily clever in TTS. I'm really impressed with this module. If you've played anything in TTS, you'll see how really cleverly they use the limitations of the platform. Over here by the comic book are a pool of chips, and essentially we can take them and then it adds it to our personal pool over here. And that's how we would take die faces. So when we take die faces, you have to imagine yourself personally like getting to grab one of the nice plastic faces that you get to add to your die.
Right. So I did it quickly, but you're explaining, so that's great. Yeah.
Andy, I also allocated some dice, dun dun dun.
Oh no.
To Elusivity's special ability, Entangle.
Oh, you and this ability, this is when we were... Okay, I'll let you explain
I'm going to entangle Mandy. And what entangle is, again, this is my Elusivity special power.
You're sliding that over.
Yep. I am weakening
Here, I'll get up
Mandy's
close to it.
For attack.
There we go.
She can get rid of that chip, but she has to use dice to do it, so...
That is awful. And can I tell you, this really wasted dice. And I wasn't getting as many dice as Suzanne.
Look,
so...
You hit me for a point of damage, or for 4 points of damage, so you're fine. Okay, so I'm going to add, I picked up a yellow, I believe, might strength token. I'm going to add it, so it's in my pool here, so I'm going to right-click on my die and add that yellow face. Boop. And now you can see my customized die there. Cool. Woo! That is round one. It's that simple. You're going to attack, defend, power up, and do it all over again and try to knock each other out. So, Mandy.
Yes?
Let's do it again.
All right, here we go.
We are not going to lower the privacy shield.
They're a bit hard to see. And we thought that might be the case, so we appreciate. Thank you for letting us know. We'll just keep it open. What kind of garbage roll is that? I'm so upset right now.
All right. And, oh my goodness, great. Oh no, don't roll. Okay, blue, yes. Green,
so
yellow.
You are right, Amanda. You can use Alt to do that. It gets a little touchy. So, but yes, you're right. Alt. I'm so used to another program, so I keep pressing the wrong button to do it. So like, let's just be safe. And oops, I collected them all. Yeah, Suzanne is the expert. I'm pretty decent with Tabletopia. Suzanne is the expert in Tabletop Simulator, so I just follow along. Well, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned here. Okay, well, I feel like this is a given. That is a must.
I mean, I want to do something, but my dice roll lets me do something different.
I just realized something that I did. Oh, no! Yeah, anybody watching will see 100% why I'm in trouble. Oh, good gravy. Oh, that's bad.
Huh.
Oh, that's bad.
Huh.
But this is bad. Okay. In doing so, I kind of poo-pooed myself a little bit there. Yikes. Well.
Yeah. Oh, I got one die left to allocate. I don't know if y'all can I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rotate that board again, TTS. I don't know if you all can see what this means, but I like it. I like it a lot.
See, that's pretty good too. Ooh. I can't because I don't have any.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
I think I'm in trouble.
Right
I'm in trouble this round. Oh, I just realized.
All right, I am done, Mandy. Are you done?
Yeah, I realized I did a little boo-boo there, but we'll explain what I did wrong in a minute.
So we can reveal I have no defense, Mandy.
That's okay. I don't either.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay. So you went first last time. So I go first this time because we tied. Rob can tell us we're wrong in the chat, but I think that's how it works. Okay. When you're tied, then you just alternate first player. So, Mandy, I have a base attack of just 1. But get ready for it.
Oh, come on. Wait, do I need to get my sound effect ready? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I kicked it with +6.
So everybody heard that nice little punch you just gave me there. So let me just...
I am sending over 7 points of damage.
Wow. And of course, the one time I decide not to defend. Ah! So
I have no defense either, but that was...
I'm at 15.
We did it wrong.
Oh.
It stays with the person who had it. So you can attack me first and take your 7 later.
Okay, sure. So I'm attacking you for, well, it would have been 3, but because you've entangled me, it's going to be...
1?
Baby. It's going to be 1, but...
Ouch!
You'll be losing health later, so that's in the power-up phase.
Okay, you did one of those. Good, okay. Well, there you go. So you took your 7.
Oh, no, I'm taking it now.
1.
So I'm at 15 now. What?
And now we can power up. So because I placed a wild face, here, I actually get to take a wild chip, which is beautiful, to quote how Mandy would do it.
Yeah, chef's kiss, exactly. Oh, just wait for it, though. So I am taking... I'm going to gain a trait die. Well, I have to take back the blue one that I gave you, realizing that, wow, that blue one is actually important for me to get rid of your entangle situation. And, I hope people are not totally weirded out by my sound effects, by the way. And in face-off, your opponent loses 1 health per face gain during power-up. Did you gain anything in power-up?
I did. I gained a face, so I'll lose another health.
Oh, yeah.
Boo. Boo. I mean, good job, Mandy.
Okay, yeah, but you hit me for 7. I need to smarten up next round.
Yeah, you do.
I need to get rid of this entanglement malarkey.
Yeah, well, make it happen, girl. All right, are you ready to go into the next round?
Yes. Sadly, it's not going well for me, but yes.
Okay. You didn't need to get any faces or dice or anything?
I did. I got a trait die. I got a blue one.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling.
All right, I'm slowly taking my dice off, contemplating what I'm going to do.
This is not bad. Oh, folks, this is not bad. Rob says the sound effects are awesome.
Yeah! Woo! I'm trying to use them sparingly, by the way. I'm here waiting for that Batman Kapow sound. Oh, I wanted to, but I don't want any infringement issues. So I'm not... whoever's at that, reading my mind right now. Yes, they should be added to TTS. Okay, this roll is not terrible. And now I just have to determine... Well, I say it's not terrible, and it is kind of terrible, now that I think about it. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do... Oh, let's scooch in here. Okay.
Okay, I have allocated my dice.
I need a minute. I have to read, because I always get confused between non-blank action die, and action dice are the black ones, but in this case, I need one that's not blank. Ugh, that's a mouthful. Okay. So I need a minute, because this is a thing right now.
Right, and for folks on the stream, while you're thinking, you can see how the player board really literally tells you. The player shield has a lot of information on it, but for example, here on my screen, I have Clonk, and it's basically telling you you have to take a non-blank action dice, which the action die, again, are the gray or the black dice, but it has to show a non-blank face, and you have to actually have a pair of those dice matching to get this big 6 base attack. So the hit is really, really powerful, but it's harder to get So that's kind of how the game balances itself out.
Oh, I could do that, but then I'm losing out on that. Oh, do I want to do that? Sorry, decisions. Decisions. Okay, I might actually do... Oh, this pains my soul in so many ways. It's not even funny. All right, so we're going to do that. I can't believe I have to do this. Wah, wah, wah. It has to be...
Mom Gamer, thanks for joining us. It's so late. Oh my goodness, go to bed. But thanks for joining us in the chat. It was nice to see you live.
This is garbage. I'm sorry, I'm really upset right now because this is not working out for me. Oh, wait! Wait! I forgot I have this. Well, also not great. Oh, and you know what? Your entanglement still hits. It still continues until the end of the round, until we get to power up. So even if I issue damage and I get rid of it, it doesn't actually
that's right
disengage.
Entangle is applied and removed during the power up phase. So
okay, hold on.
You just gotta get rid of it at some point.
Oh,
or
sorry,
not.
This die just flipped. This should be hold on. It moved. I gotta put it back to what it was. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little perplexed about what to do here. Ew. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do this. I have another ability that I could use. I might... Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I have plans. If I make it that far. Okay, I think we're going to do that. I mean, yeah, I'm taking a bit of a loss there, but it is what it is. Okay, I am ready.
All right. I have defense of 4.
Of course you do. I have a defense of 3. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay, I am first player. But, Mandy, the good news for you is I don't actually have any attack.
Well, the good news for you is that there is none. I have attack.
Oh, okay. Well, but there we go. Okay,
I did not get rid of your entanglement.
Uh-huh.
Or entangle, excuse me. So I did a base attack of 4, but then I added a kicker for 3, minus 2. So it was 7 minus 2, so it's actually going to be still 5.
You still managed to get a point of damage through. Nice job.
This is so great.
Good job.
Suzanne can't hear any of this, by the way, so I can just go gangbusters with the sound effects.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
So good job, Mandy. So I had that base defense of 4, which provided some nice protection, and I get a die face of my choice, which includes a wild. So yeah, I'm going to get a wild die face.
See, this is terrible for me.
In Power Up, you're going to see, folks, that what I really did is I'm all about lots of dice.
Yeah.
So I used my dice to get more dice this round. So tried to protect myself a little bit from a big hit, which worked, and then I'm all about getting more dice. Now, in general, you will want to do this in turn order because the components are piece limited. Early game, and for the purposes of this stream, it's not a huge deal, right? So Mandy and I are probably just going to do things at the same time. Although, Mandy, I am first player. You're not getting a trait die, are you?
No, I'm just, so I'm actually doing my defense. I'm just taking a non-wild face, and I know there are lots there, so that I'm just going to take that if that's okay.
Yes, okay, great. And because the trait dice are, there's like only one of a few of them, so it could potentially matter at this point, but I just wanted to make sure. All right, what do I want?
So as you're doing that, I'm just pulling them off and getting them ready. I
think I'm going to go and take a little bit of boom boom there. The other thing that, in case we haven't mentioned it, that is something I really like about this game. Oh, did I have a... you can freely swap die faces between turns. So...
Yeah, I did say.
You don't... Okay. Great.
No, but go into it. I didn't go into detail, so please.
Right, so you're going to be collecting these die faces, and depending on how the game goes, you may want to really amp up your ability to do one thing or another, or things like that. And you can just swap faces between dice, or you can even store the faces in your pool. You don't have to apply them when you get them. So there's a lot of flexibility throughout the game for you to kind of change up what you're doing or how you're trying to focus the odds in your favor, depending on how many of the dice phases you're getting. So, yeah. All right, Mandy, I believe I've gotten my extra dice. I've applied all my dice faces.
Yep, I did the same.
How are you?
Good, ready to roll.
All right, ready to roll, not cheating.
Nope. There we go. You know, I'm concerned about... Okay, I have a Koki dice here, so let me just... There we go. It was just on the side, so...
What did you say? You have?
Koki. Oh.
What are you talking about? It's drinking soda?
No, my parents are from the island, so if something's like off kilter, they say Koki. So
that is cool. I was unfamiliar with that terminology.
It's something. What is happening right now? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oopsie. I hate when that happens. I accidentally get a little wild there. Okay, let's just throw this here for now. I don't actually know if that's what I'll be doing, but I'm really tempted to do this. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Poop a loop. I just realized, like, this is brutal for me. Okay, this is bad.
Oh, is it? I'm so sorry.
Huh. So I have a power-up that's immediate, though I do it...
Immediately.
Yeah, just right away. Okay. And this is where, I guess, this is where, like, the whole honor system would come into play, because this one requires me to do a reroll. Like, I could do a reroll. So...
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and just presume that you are not a cheater.
Now, everyone can see me do this. I've placed it here, and the ability is, I'll just scooch over so people can see, immediately reroll one other die for each die placed. So I don't mind reading it out loud, because I'm literally going to do it right now. So I'm going to reroll this one, because it's garbage. Still not the roll of my dreams. Oh, sweet. No, no, no. I'm really tempted not to bother with this because...
Kent, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. It's nice to see you here, Kent.
What happened?
No, Kent's just reminding people that they can thumbs up the video if they're having fun learning about Kapow with us.
That's so nice.
But,
thank you.
You know, and Kent is another person that I've had the pleasure of getting to meet at conventions, right? And so it's really nice to have a stream where I can at least say hi to people kind of in person, in real time. I was trying to go for a really big hit. I have a decent roll, but I don't think I can maximize it. I'm like one face short from what I really want to make happen.
I just realized like what I need, and I'm not getting it, and I'm concerned.
Better start getting some faces to make magic happen, Mandy.
I do have faces, but I just realized I don't have anything that lets me get action dice.
That's a huge problem.
I only can get trait dice.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that. The problem is that, like, you're losing the advantage of faces, but you can do a lot with trait dice. And just, in general, you want to build up a dice pool, at least as far as I can tell. I've only played this, like, 3 times now. You want to build up a dice pool so that you have some...
I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. You can
do more actions in a turn, right?
Oh, this is so bad. Like, I can't even tell... Oh, my goodness. I'm concerned. Well, I think that I can't do anything with that, so... Huh. Yeah, see, I don't really love that, so I don't want that. Oh, that's terrible. I'm concerned. Okay, I guess we'll do this. I feel like I'm, like, wasting dice, and I'm a little upset
I'm trying to decide if I should kick my attack or gain 3 non-wild faces. Mandy, Debbie is reminding you in the chat that you can use your adapt power if your opponent has more dice than you. And I believe I have more dice than you.
Let me look. Hold on a second. Adapt. Oh, here we go. And you know what? This is the one I always ignore. I don't know why.
Okay, and folks in the chat, if you can do this, I got two dice.
There it is.
Should I get more dice faces or should I kick my attack?
No, thank you, Debbie. Okay, so I lied. There is one action that allows me to get action dice. Thank you. I totally missed it. It's right here, everybody. Can I get it as a whole other ball of wax? Okay, why would I do that? I could technically do this. Because that's not really a thing. I'm concerned. I think that might be the better thing. I can't put that there, so we'll do that. I've already re-rolled that. Oh, this is terrible. This is senseless, so I should try and put it somewhere else if I can. I need a minute. Okay, maybe I'll just put this here.
Mandy, what's your health at?
15. What's yours at?
20.
Son of a gun. Oh, I could do that, though. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, this is frustrating. All right, this is not the round of my dreams, but here we are. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna die.
No. One thing to remember is that the way that the game works is that you can only have one base attack. I have 4 base attack options here. Ultimately, I can only have one base attack in a turn. I can only use one. And that's why the little 1 is in the corner of the player board to remind you of that. But in the kicker section, you can use as many kickers as you can power. But then in the multiplier, if you manage to get the multiplier, you can only use 1 there too. So one thing to keep in mind as you're picking your dice. All right, Mandy, are you ready?
No, but here we go. This is going to go so bad.
I'm sorry. I have 2 defense.
I have 3.
Okay, you go first.
Oh no, trust me, it's not good. I have nothing to hit you with.
Oh, really? Like nothing?
Zilch, 0, nada, nothing.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, well, thanks for that.
No problem.
I do have something to hit you with. So I am hitting you with a what is it called? I can't see it. Zap. I'm zapping you and slugging you. So I do 3 base attack and I have a 3 attack kicker. So I'm sending boom, boom, 6 points of damage your way.
Hold on. But I'm only taking 3.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And even though Mandy didn't send over an attack, and you saw this earlier in the game, I picked a defense that gets me a die face. I still get that die face, even though she didn't attack me. Rob gave us a really good analogy the other day where it's like you're in martial arts and you're in a defense pose and you're ready. Like you've readied it, so you still get that bonus. So cool. So Mandy, I'm going to get a non-wild die face because that happens in my defense.
Okay. I actually get a couple of things too. I get a non-wild face in my defense as well. Let me know when we do power-ups because I'm getting a couple of things there as well.
Okay. We are moving on to power-ups now, and you go first. So I get a trait die, but you get to go first. So I won't take it until you're done.
I don't think trait dies on my... Actually, that's not true. I can take... So this is the ability that I finally decided to use. If your opponent has more dice than you, gain a trait or action die of their choice. So thank you, Rob, or I think it was Rob or Debbie who told me that. And that actually allowed me to ignore Sucker Punch. So if I had been on the receiving end of Sucker Punch, I could have ignored it. Well, that was not the case. So I am going to take an action die, because I feel like they're in limited supply for me. And then I also gain a non-wild face, which seems to be a thing for me. And I will do that as well.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a trait die. I kind of feel like, to be super aggressive, I feel like I should take the last of one of these trait dice.
Have at her.
I'm not super aggressive. I'm a nice girl.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to take the last yellow one, actually. There we go.
Let's do... I don't know if I believe in that one.
Hey, now.
All right,
cool.
There we go. And
I have 1 die face to apply.
Which other one did I have? Oh, it's red. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. Now I'm just being willy-nilly with my decisions. It's not good. Not good.
It's not good.
I'm getting nervous.
All right, are you ready to take our next round?
Yeah, here we go.
So in TTS, you can highlight all of the dice at once and then just hit R to roll.
That's what I've been doing.
So,
very
convenient.
Okay.
What's the term, Mandy? Cokey die? I have a cokey die, but I fixed it. Okay.
I know, this is so random. I know, I'm sorry. What are these garbage rolls?
I will tell you, and this is just part of being a dice game, right? I have rolled a lot of wild faces this game, and it's very satisfying.
Talk to me about wild faces right now, okay? I'm gonna lose my mind. It's so annoying. Ugh. Okay. I'm fine. I'll get over it. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a doozy, but that's okay. This is a thing. Okay, not mad at that. So let's do that. And that. Oh, what am I doing? That is what I want. And that is what I want. Oh,
that was a cackle.
That was aggressive.
Okay, so I'm going to use my special ability to immediately. So I'm going to put...
Oh, that's kind of nice, but...
this die over here. And one of Elusivity's powers is Entice. So I can immediately re-roll any number of other dice that I have. And that's partly why I picked this character, because I love that ability.
I kind of think that's better.
That's not quite what I wanted, but okay.
We're going to go with that. I think that could do the trick.
Darn it. Darn it. Darn it, Janet.
Okay, this is good. So while you're doing that...
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing? It's all good. You're going to be just fine.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust that at all.
Just fine.
All right, so this, I'll just scooch in really close so people can see what I'm doing. This is a thing. Okay, so up here. And then this I'm hoping does, but this, hey.
You're just saying a lot of words.
Just like random things that make no sense whatsoever.
That's okay. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Boop. Boop. Oh, whoa, I just twisted the whole board and I'm going to... Oh, I get seasick. It's one of the disadvantages.
I try to keep it in
this
as close as possible. Like for me, this is so close, but I don't know what it looks like to everybody else. Like on my monitor, it's like this close, but I don't know what it looks like to everybody else.
All right, Mandy.
Yes, I am.
You ready?
Pret. I am ready.
I have no defense.
Oh, well, that's a shame for you.
Oh, no!
No, I'm not. It's not that bad. So I have 4 defense and I gain a face, but I can do that after. So I'm up first, and I am hitting you.
Attack me first.
Totally, I'm hitting you for 4, but because I still have the entangle, I'm hitting you for 2, but that entangle will be vacating after this turn, FYI.
Oh, finally. All right, good. So I took 2 points of damage.
So should I be taking my faces now? I mean, it's not a huge deal right now, but for defense.
You can. Yeah, go for it.
All right, give her. All right, do the things.
All right, Mandy. We're gonna teach people how multipliers work.
Oh, here we go. This can't be good. This can't.
So I have a 4 base attack, and I am blasting it. So I add 2 to the value of the attack. So now I'm sending 6 points of damage, and it's doubled.
Oh my god! I think I'm dead.
I'm sending.
Oh no, not dead. I'm not dead. Okay.
12 points of damage.
Hold on. All right, that's upsetting. But I do have 4 defense. My dog is down here going, I'm sorry. So you're sending 12, so I actually take 8, which leaves me with 4. This is so bad.
The hero shall triumph over evil.
I have 4. I'm still alive. I'm still... Barely.
You're a little beat up, though.
I'm a little beat up, and I did give some sound effects for that. But... I do have something in my power-up. So, are you perhaps gaining any faces this turn?
I am not.
No! I had such a...
I threw almost everything I had to power up that attack.
I'm so sad. Oh, no. So, in case you were wondering what I am so, up in arms about, I'll get nice and close here. So if that had triggered, your opponent loses 3 health per die gained during power-up. So if you had gained any dice, which you've been doing all game, the one time you don't take any dice. I was hoping you'd take at least 1 and I could have zinged you for 3, but apparently that's not a thing. So I'm going to remove my dice from this, and you can take back your entangle malarkey with you. Just...
Okay. Thank you.
Come and just...
I'll take it back. But you know what, Mandy? I'm just gonna throw another one at you.
How is this even possible?
I powered, because that's what I used my other 2 dice for this round, was to send another entangle.
And, I suspected you would, and hence the reason I felt I had to get rid of at least one of them. But if I don't defend or hit you for something or whatever, we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. Well, I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's be clear. This might be over.
So Pika 22 is saying that's too soon to become 9 health. And this is the thing about Kapow, and Rob and Debbie are in the chat and they can disagree. First of all, this is a slow game on TTS just because of you just have to think about all the extra maneuvering. Mandy and I talk about this in our podcast together, that there is a time tax when you play a game digitally. It just, things take longer.
Mm-hmm.
But in real life, Kapow is a very quick playing game, and you can have very, very quick matches.
Sure.
And, quite frankly, if some of the vagaries of dice play don't appeal to you, it's a dice game. There's a lot of dice mitigation built into it.
Absolutely.
And I know that White Wizard worked really hard to kind of update the balance of the older version of the game. But that's Kapow. It's a superhero fight. It is a down and out brawl with dice. All right, Mandy. I'm gonna roll my dice.
It's not looking good for me. Let's be clear. And just so I don't know if you mentioned it, Suzanne, but the characters that we're playing with. Oh, I gotta make sure that one goes back properly. There we go. Are what I think Rob said, they're like mid to difficult, and I put that in quotes, not being super hard, but they have a bit more happening than maybe some of the others.
Well, and I know that I think Omar asked earlier in the chat how many characters there were, and I'm sorry I missed the answer, but there's a fair number of characters if you look at the Kickstarter all up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Pika was saying Reverb gains 5 health after power-up, so she'll have 9 at the end of the round instead of 4.
Oh, so I should have 9?
Yeah, that's why you start with lower health. You have health gain.
Oh, where's that? I don't see that anywhere. Reverb gains 5 health. Oh, after power. Oh, well, no wonder. So guess what?
Have you been missing that?
Yeah, I haven't been doing that. So
Mandy.
I just didn't see that. Where is that, out of curiosity?
It's in your...
Oh, it's right here. If health is less than 5. Sorry. It's just right now because I just got it under 5. My apologies. Yes, it is there. And it's one of the ones I kind of don't see because you don't put dice on it. Right. So I'm at 4. So technically, I should be at 9. That is correct. Thank you. Somebody's on the ball here. This is what happens when you do too many things behind the scenes. You're not paying attention. Thank you. Woo! Oh, I have a shot. I don't know about that, but we're going to go for it. I really want to do this so badly. But I don't think I can make it happen, question mark?
Oops.
Let's see. Because this is enough. Enough is enough. Oh, yeah, see, then I'd have to... Brr? I don't know what's...
You have to what?
Well, I want to do something, but I feel like it's... I need... Yeah, that's not going to work, unfortunately. Although that's pretty slick. I could do that, but I'd really have to, like, hope that happens. So I'm actually going to do this.
14 total characters in the Kickstarter.
And then sorry.
And you can just play them all against whoever you want to. So that's a lot of combinations, which is pretty cool.
That did not go the way I would have liked, unfortunately. Ugh.
I don't know, Mandy. We'll see what happens here.
Okay, I need a minute. I'm all flustered now. All flustered, all confused.
Oh.
Doesn't know what's going on. Ugh. Poop a loop. All right, so...
I have chosen my dice, so...
Oh, right. Oh, you just... Whoa,
no rush. Down. I am not rushing you. I'm not rushing you.
Huh. I feel like that's a bit of a waste if I do that. So let me just look at my other options here. Ugh.
Now, I know that TTS is a bit... one of the pieces of feedback that we heard, because Mandy and I, in our podcast, we asked about people's experiences with virtual conventions. And one of the most interesting comments we got back in response to that question was that folks, that it felt like publishers and exhibitors and convention organizers kind of had an assumption that people already knew how to use Tabletopia or TTS. And that was a barrier. And, it is, yes, Amanda is asking for a health update. I have 18. Mandy, you have 4?
I have 9.
9 now. 9
It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Yeah. And, they are tricky. And I actually struggle because there's similarities between TTS and Tabletopia, but they use different keys to do the same action. So it gets all mixed up. But, in the age of the pandemic, If you think you might enjoy trying games this way, so many publishers have made games available on one of those two platforms. It's really worth spending a little bit of time and familiarizing yourself with some of the basics on how to interact and play. And it'll really open a lot of doors for this digital play. That said, Mandy, I think that we should think about like doing a little TTS 101.
Yeah, we
video.
we can do TTS, Tabletopia, maybe doing so people can see the different platforms. And we have been getting asked to play more games on both of those platforms. So I think that'd be a really good idea for sure.
Yeah.
I have a question about something. So Suzanne has placed her dice, and if Rob or Debbie is still in the chat, so I have an ability called shredding. And it allows
that doesn't sound good.
Well, it adds a +3 attack kicker, but if I already have a kicker, I'm assuming it's one or the other. Like that ability.
No.
Oh, it's in addition to.
Kickers are as many as you can power.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're right. It doesn't have the number.
One base attack, one multiplier.
Right.
But it's a kicker party up in here.
You. Okay, I'm good then. And you know what? I completely forgot. I keep getting it confused with base attack. Yes. Okay. I'm ready.
That actually sounds really bad for me.
No, it's not. I'm probably going to die after this round, but I'm going to go out kicking.
Oh, no, Mandy. No. Darling, no.
Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm ready.
All right. I have a defense of 3.
Okay. Which is not ideal for me right now. That's fine. I have a defense of 4.
Oh, you can do it first.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not great. So I use this shredding ability. It says all of your X Factor feincers count as blank, which is fine because the place I put it on said any die can be used there. And I get a +3 attack kicker. So I have a 4 base, plus a 2, plus a 3. But I still have -2 from your entangle, and then you have defense. So whatever that leaves me.
I have 3 defense. So I'm taking 4 points of damage.
That's okay. Guess what? I did like a little punch there. It wasn't fantastic, but it was a little something.
Good job, Mandy. Unfortunately, well, you'll be fine. You'll actually be fine. Actually, your power's super annoying, I think. Wait, you have how much life left? 9?
9 with 4 defense.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. I managed to power the same attack combo that I did last time.
Okay.
So you are taking... It's 3 plus 2. Oh, no, it's even lower. It's lower. It's 3 plus 2 times 2. So you're taking 10.
10, and then I have 4. So it brings me down, which is unfortunate because it only brings me to 6, which means I can't push back up by 5.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it says if it's less than 5. So I'm like Catwoman when she goes 4 or 5, still alive. That's where I am right now. So I'm at 6. I thought I'd be dead this round, but I refuse to go gently into that good night. So
way to put up the good fight, Mandy. Hey, good on you.
Like clawing. This might be the last round, but here we go. I get a face. Okay, let's do...
And I got total of 2 faces. You didn't pull some of your if you take faces shenanigans, did you?
No, I did not. I thought about it, but I was like, no, I need defense because I know you were going to come for me hard. So we were not having that today. Not today. All right, so this could be the last round.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm at 6 health. That is not fine. Oh my goodness. I've been playing this Xbox game called Quantum Break. Oh my goodness. And this is what it reminds me. I'll be like clinging to life and all of a sudden I'll be like, yeah, I'm getting through all the bad guys. And then all of a sudden, bam, I die. I'm like, wow, they give you false hope. It's terrible.
Okay.
All right, I'm rolling dice.
6 health. Huh?
Yes!
All right, we're rolling.
It was almost perfect, that roll. That would have been beautiful. I love the chat. Staying alive. Yes, well, for now. I have to put like a for now caveat on there because it's rough. Oh, yeah, this is bad. I'm not.
That's a lot of grunting noises over there.
Well, it's not good. This is the problem. I so badly want to do this, but it's not going to happen. Well, it could happen. How much health do you have?
Why are you asking?
Just
14.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I might be in trouble here, so let's take a look here. So I could do not that. Oh, this is not good. See, I have to put my defenses like just crazy. I still have this to contend with. Ugh. I don't love this option, actually. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this because now I have no choice but to do... Oh, this is so bad. Okay. This isn't going to go well at all. Is it? Maybe? I don't know. That'll counter that. I kind of want to do that, but I need to do this. This is like a must. Oh, this is bad. I could do this, but then that leaves this. Oh my goodness. I think this might be it for me, everyone. Oh, I'd love to do this, but I don't think I'm going to be around for that. So, let me just put it there for now. I'm thinking about it. Ugh. This is really tough because I have, like, the worst things ever. Ugh. Come on. What do I want to do? I don't have a choice. This is upsetting, actually.
Oh, don't be upset.
No, upsetting because like this is the worst roll ever, and I could re-roll, but then it's like, ooh, I'm putting myself into like a really bad position. Oh, you know what? I forgot to assign one of my faces. It wouldn't have helped me anyway, but I'll do that next time. Actually, I forgot to put two of them on. Two of them I forgot to put on.
Shoot.
It's because it's not in...
left? You have 6?
Yeah, it's because I don't have them right in front of me, and mind you, they wouldn't have helped me anyways in this particular situation, but I could have gone down with a much larger fight, let's put it that way.
Okay.
Let me
I'm just realizing something. Can I do this?
Okay.
Hold on.
I can't do this, I can't do that. I can't do this. I didn't have that die face anyway. Well, if I am still alive, then I will do it, but... I think this is a
darn. I'm like
point.
1 die short from what I really want to do.
Oh, I know what you really want to do. Just 20 hits or whatever it is that you do. Not today.
Hey now. Don't be all.
Oh, I really want to... I could... Listen, I'm probably going to be alive after this, so I don't even know why I'm even bothering, but let's just...
Yeah, you'll be fine. I think you're going to make it. But I'm going to try to not let you make it.
Yeah, of course. All right,
are you ready?
No, I still have one more die that I have to place. I'm struggling right now. The agony. It is. It's painful. Okay. Okay, I'll just...
You hear that, Robin Debbie? It's painful. You're causing my friend pain. How could you do that to her?
Did you not hear the punches and the kicks? Okay, I'm ready. It's not good.
All right.
If I survive, it'll be by the skin of my teeth.
I have a defensive 3.
I also have a defensive 3.
And who was first player last time? It was you. So
I think it was me. Oh gosh. Okay, so please let me live.
Game's a fire. You're not late. You're not late.
Well, he might be seeing my
time for all the good hot action.
Exactly, my demise.
That sounded really bad.
Oh,
okay, anyway.
That's okay. So I am attacking for a total of 6, but I still have the entangle.
Entangle?
So it's 4.
Oh, thank goodness. That entangle has come in
I know,
handy.
and for me to get rid of them, it's so hard because I get rid of it and you just slap me with another one.
That's super. I am really glad that worked out that way. Okay, cool. So
I'm just going to take these off so awesome. I know that I did that.
I am hitting you for 10 points of damage.
Yep. I think I'm dead. I am dead.
But you had 4 defense.
No, I have 3 defense. 3. Even if I had 4, I still would be dead.
And you had 6 life?
Yep. I tried. I couldn't make it work. My dice were so bad.
Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Yeah. Mandy. Well, the hero elusivity has triumphed over the villain
How much damage did you give me? Say it again.
I sent 10 damage over.
Yeah, I gave you the like really long kick punchy sound effect for that one.
Good game, Mandy.
Here, I'll
Good
switch us over
game.
to the other scene so I can wallow in my shame on a larger screen without you all seeing the game board.
All right. Well, hey, folks, that was our game of Kapow. Debbie's mentioning in the chat that the game plays often closer to 20 minutes in real life.
Right.
100%. We are paying a time tax, right, for playing on TTS.
And we're chatting too, right? Like it's,
chit-chatting, absolutely. Exactly. But hopefully that gave you a good sense of the game and, hey, a good sense of how it plays on TTS. Again, if you have any familiarity with TTS, you'll really appreciate how incredibly clever this module is. Yeah. It's really smart in how they built it out. So it's a lot of fun to play that way. If you have questions about Kapow for Mandy or myself, you can always reach out to us. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at 425Suzanne, or you can email me, Suzanne@dicetower.com.
And I'm at Board Gamer Pinup on Twitter, similar name on Instagram, Board Gaming Pinup Girl. And you can email me at Mandy, that's Mandy with an I, @dicetower.com.
But of course, the best resource for information on Kapow would be the runners of the Kickstarter campaign. You can always go check it out on Kickstarter right now. And Rob and Debbie and their whole team are wonderful, and they will do their best to answer any questions you have about the game in terms of gameplay or components or anything like that. So don't be afraid to go and check it out, and don't be afraid to ask any questions that you have there as well.
That's it.
Mandy,
I know.
Thank you.
Hanging on, but I just couldn't do it. So thank you. That was a good game. Good game.
Good game, indeed. Next episode of Apptastic, Mandy and I don't know what we're going to play. So if you have suggestions, you can send them to us in social media or on email as well. But hopefully...
I have an idea.
Like a yellow and Yangtze, right?
No. I have a good one that we can play. And it's I don't even know if I can do it properly. I can't even do it. That's my clue. That's my clue as to the one I want to play next.
Oh, I know. Oh. I want to suck your blood.
That's it. You got it.
Okay. Fury of Dracula. Okay, we'll put that on the list.
All right.
For sure. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for this Apptastic featuring Kapow live on Kickstarter right now. We hope that you had as much fun as we did, and we look forward to seeing you next episode. Take care, everyone, and have a good week.
Right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.